Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to react to Fast and the Furious. It's my movie right here, Fast and the Furious, the first one. Not where they at right now. I recently, oh my god, why is my ghetto? Why is my green screen acting so ghetto, man? Anyways, though, man, I'm ready to get this one out the way, man. God damn, I got to get these videos out the way, man. I'm working hard for y'all, man. I just spent 4 hours fixing the brakes on my car by myself. No help. I stayed up. I got home. I've been on the bus for the past 4 days because my brakes went bad. So, and my car wasn't stopping. I almost crashed into almost ran into an intersection, man. Luckily, my brakes was working just enough to get me home. Since I got a fucking leak in my brake line, so I had to fix my brake line and shit like that, bro. That shit took me 4 hours to do. So, but I'm good now. I'm back on point now. I did all that shit myself. Did a damn good job too. Damn good job. I'm proud of myself, man. I'm doing things on my own, man, and it feel good, man. So that's why I said, why not do some Fast and Furious? You know what I'm saying? Feel like Dom Toretto right now. Feel like Vin Diesel right now. I fix cars. Look at my hands, man. My fingernails all dirty. Hold on. Fingernails all dirty and shit. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Dirty ass fingernails, dog. Look at that, man. Dirty ass fingernails, God. All these dirty ass fingernails I got. My hands all dirty and shit. Oh, man. I just hopped out the shower, man. And it was 105 degrees today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. It was 105 degrees today. Can you believe that? It was 105 degrees. And I'm sitting out here. It's 90 degrees right now. It's finna be hot. It's supposed to be 102 tomorrow. So, nigga, it's finna be hot. I got the AC on. I literally bought an air mattress just so that way I could sleep in the living room, bro. I literally bought an air mattress so I could sleep in the living room, bro. Do y'all know that? I bought an air mattress so I could sleep in the living room under the AC because it's that fucking hot. I can't even sleep in my own bedroom. Like, the air conditioner gets in there, but it don't get in there. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I'm proud of myself, man. You know, this whole weekend was fucked up, man. Riding the bus. Gotta walk this long ass distance just to get to work, man. Oh my god, bro. But I got my car back now, so I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Everything copacetic, everything running like it's supposed to. I'm good. I'm straight. How y'all doing, man? Let's watch this Fast and the Furious, though. It's my movie right here. Let's get it. I forgot who this is.
The Fast and the Furious is the Vin Diesel mega blockbuster hit movie where he showed the world that real adults solve all their problems with street races.
Yeah.
It starts off with the most needlessly elaborate and insane truck heists you'll see in the entire first half of the movie.
This truck heist was very
They got
crazy.
word of a valuable shipment of analog TV and VCRs in one that's going to revolutionize the world as we know it. This guy knows he's walking a razor's edge and must shoot his grappling hook in a way that will grab something of questionable strength while also making sure there's enough line so that if he falls, he'll be dead as shit anyways. He nailed it, since truckers spend most of their time winning arm wrestling titles and fighting Mortal Kombat characters. This shit doesn't even move the needle, and the driver couldn't give less of a fuck. He's also armed with this little bat, which is the ideal choice when you want to protect yourself, but also don't really. After hitting him in the helmet pathetically for a while, he takes a compass to the arm, which knocks him the fuck out. So now they're in control and can fly under the radar by swerving all over the road and plowing through a roadblock and construction zone, going 80 and doing whatever the fuck this is. If you're wondering why they didn't just wait until he stopped at a light or hit up a gas station, then you're a fucking nerd. Now we see Lance Harbor going to this cafe.
I'll have the tuna.
And holy shit.
Now, it was crappy yesterday, it was crappy the day before. Guess what? Hasn't changed.
If he could get that tuna sandwich without a side of bitchy attitude, that would be fucking great.
Facts.
Just then, the forgotten Hemsworth brother shows up, and after getting lost in Lance's dreamy eyes, Lance starts to feel uncomfortable and decides to leave. But Hemsworth can't contain himself.
No!
And has some big news he has to get off his chest.
Try Fatburger, you get yourself a double cheese with fries for $2.95.
But there's
Damn,
no
that's a good
way
ass
they can
deal.
offer such
Compared to
incredible
nowadays,
food
shit,
at
you
such
can't
a
get two
reasonable
big
price,
chickens.
so it comes to
You can't
blows.
get 2 big chickens for that price now. 2 big chickens gonna run
So
you
Vin
$3-4.
Diesel shows up and tells them Fatburger uses no artificial flavors or preservatives, and to knock this shit off. That night, Lance is having a street race against Ja Rule, some Asian guy, and Vin Diesel. It's a hard-fought race where the driver spent almost the entire time looking at everything other than where they're driving. Lance is even streaming while driving through wormholes and shit. But the real hero is this guy who is so fast he can signal the start of the race
Hector. That's all we know
and
about.
somehow be waiting for them
If
all
you don't
at
know
the
his
finish
name
line.
is just Hector.
While Vin may have squeaked by and won the quarter-mile race by barely a full minute, he ends up looking like the bitch when Lance drops this sick burn.
Dude, I almost had you.
Luckily for Vin, his humiliation is interrupted by the police, who show these mark-ass bustas
Like,
what
dude,
real
I'm
reckless
bad.
driving looks like.
Never even had you, Carl.
But they don't know what they're
my
up
movie,
against,
bro. I
and
love
when
it.
Vin ditches his car to go into a full Steven Seagal run, the cops get left in the fucking dust. Then Lance shows up and tells him the studio stepped in and demanded they do whatever it takes to make sure he never runs like that again. Things are going great until these bikers magically know Vin is in Lance's car and send some very mixed signals by telling him not to be there,
You stay away, I stay away.
while also making it really hard for him to leave. Well, that was fucking weird.
It's a long story.
But not nearly as weird as Lance getting busted by Buffalo Bill, who brings him to Carl fucking Winslow. While a Silence
not
of the
Carl
Lambs
Winslow.
and Family Matters crossover is a hard pill
That's
to
not
swallow.
Carl Winslow.
All right.
Stop
It's
disrespecting
so
him.
much easier
It's not
with
Carl
a chocolate
Winslow.
milkshake from
He
Fatburger
looks like him,
made
yes,
with
but that's
real
not him.
hand-scooped ice cream. Winslow has a sick burn of
That's
his
Michael
own
Jordan Dash from Space Jam.
and tells us they think the recent
That's
rash
Michael Jordan
of
Dash from Space
18-wheeler
Jam. Get it right.
hijackings involving grappling hook launchers and tricked-out Honda Civics might all be the work of the same crew.
Lab says the skid marks came back the same.
Because he works for the FBI, and they're fucking stupid. Anyways, Lance gets suspicious when Speedy Gonzalez shows up and buys like 10 grand worth of upgrades for 3 Honda Civics
Yeah, 3 of everything.
and pays in cash. So he does the very legal thing of breaking into Speedy's garage. But the tires don't match, and he learns a valuable lesson in judging a book by its cover, and that cash
Check this out.
was probably just from dealing drugs. Then it turns out that Vince Hemsworth witnessed the whole thing and knows that committing burglary on one of their rivals is just the kind of thing a cop would do.
Mows like a cop.
So Lance thinks quick and manages to get out of it by going full Charles Manson.
This is about race wars.
which they're into, and this movie has taken a really dark turn.
Let's go for a little ride.
But I guess that's what we're doing now. And next up are the Asians, who shouldn't be much of a threat since their cars don't have any f***ing engines.
There's no engines.
And their supplier doesn't even think that's a problem.
Do you see anything wrong here? No.
So they make him drink motor oil, which I'm all for because f*** him.
We got no windows, do we?
That's some really stupid shit. Now that they've bonded over some well-deserved torture, Vin tells some family stories.
I watched my dad burn to death. I remembered hearing him scream. The people that were there said that he had died before the tanks blew. They said it was me who was screaming.
Which is a hilarious mix-up that they both get a good laugh out
And they
of.
fucked that whole story up in the future.
So to celebrate,
Fast
Lance
and Furious.
bangs Vin's sister in the back of an auto parts shop, which is a sign of true respect.
Yeah.
The next part is just for the gearheads and is extremely technical.
What's the retail on one of those?
Ferrari.
They realize they're out of their league knowledge-wise and haul ass out of there to escape the shame. They try to put that incident behind them
put
by
that boy to
making
shame
a
with
toast
that
to a
race.
beautiful
They put
future.
that Ferrari to shame.
God damn it. Anyways, since these guys have been going around shooting submachine guns at shit and torturing people, they finally get busted. Not for any of that, but for having a bunch of DVD players. But the judge lets them go just because there was nothing illegal about that.
The DVD players were purchased legally.
And even if there was, breaking into people's garages because of something about a race war
This is about race wars.
is the most insane and unconstitutional thing she's ever seen. In other words, fuck that judge
Was she a great big fat person?
for being a little bitch. The next day, he's pissed off about it,
Somebody knocked me out! It was you!
which makes no sense because the DVD player thing wasn't even a crime, so what the fuck are you talking about? And fuck you too, just because. Now it's a dance party, but since nobody has a chance with any of the chicks, as long as this guy's fucking killing it, they decide to use this opportunity to do one last heist. Everything's going great, and as long as the seat cover that already has a giant hole in it can support a grown man's weight, and the truck driver maintains this exact speed and doesn't pull out a shotgun. And holy shit, now that they think about it, everything about this is really fucking stupid. Luckily, their contingency plan is somehow worse.
Unarmed yourself!
But he's too dumb to work a carabiner. Which is a real shame because I really wanted to know where the fuck this was going. But it gets worse, and with expert aim, the truck driver takes out Vin Diesel's brake and taillight, which means he's now riding dirty. Then Michelle Rodriguez shows up and desperately tries to prove that she has an actual purpose in this movie.
Pull it up to distract him!
But then it starts to get tough, so she says fuck that. Then we learn two things. One, Vince Hemsworth is a fucking idiot who gets tied up in the line he can't work the clip for. And two, this truck driver is a stone cold badass. But she's back and she's pissed. And now she's dead. Now Lance is their only chance, but by the time he makes it there, his hairline is doing terribly, and Vin Diesel's sister has had way too many fat burgers. But they owe Hemsworth everything for introducing them to the last great hamburger stand, so he hops over and shows him how clips work. And son of a bitch, why can't women stay on the fucking road? Oh well, now they're all back home when these guys show up again and rain bullets down on them again. But luckily, they only take out this guy that we don't really care about. And
we
they
all
both
cared
did
about
it
Jesse.
left-handed, so
We all
I
cared
gotta give
about
props
Jesse.
where
What
it's
the fuck?
due. Then Lance suddenly remembers, oh yeah, he's a cop, so he should probably kill them. So he chases them down. Then one starts chasing him, and everyone forgets Lance is in a car. Then Vin Diesel shows up, and he must have paid attention in science class because he knows if you hit a bike with a car, the bike will fucking lose. Lance might not be the brightest, but he did get top Steven Seagal shots in the academy, so this guy is so fucked. Yep, he's dead, so he tells a bystander they should probably call someone. You call 911! And hauls ass out of there. Which is standard procedure. Now Lance Harbor and Vin Diesel decide to have one last quarter-mile race for some reason. And it takes them both an embarrassing 97 seconds.
And the super,
but whatever,
and the super
because they're
one,
not looking where
the
they're
super
driving
one.
thing,
I don't care what y'all
finally
say.
catches up with
The
them
super
and
fucking
takes
one.
Vin out.
I don't care what y'all say. The super fucking one. The super fucking one. Brian fucking won that race. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. Brian won that fucking race. I don't care what y'all say. Fuck you. Brian won that race. Vin Diesel did not win that race. Brian won that race by you will see the orange in front of the black. You will see the orange is out in front of the black. You can clearly see it, bro. Brian won that race, bro. Stop. I know the debates, bro. I know the debates, bro. I'm a fan of these movies, bro. Too Fast, Too Furious is my favorite one, though. But still, Brian won this race. Fuck everybody who says he didn't. Kiss my black ass. I'm telling you, Brian won this race. Dom lost. Fair and square. Give Brian his credit. For real.
Fucking idiot. So after all that, Lance does the honorable thing and gives Vin his car. And by his car, I mean a car paid for by the taxpayers because fuck them. But the movie ends on a high note and teaches the valuable lesson.
I had a dream. You and I were on a beach in Mexico.
That no matter how many terrible things you do, if you just run away from your problems, all your dreams can come true.
I'm free.
Alrighty. So let's just go about doing for this one. Yeah, this is my favorite movie, man. This is my favorite movie. The first three Fast and the Furious. The first three Fast and the Furious are my favorites. The fourth one is okay. The fifth one, okay, they started going into wacky land. The sixth one, okay, you fucking lost me there. The seventh one, it's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Okay, the eighth one, you lost me. The ninth one, okay, y'all just doing too fucking much now. Why is John Cena here? And then the 10th one that I just fucking watched recently ended on a fucking cliff note. So now I'm hoping that that's the last. I'm hoping that this is the finale. I'm hoping that 11 is the goddamn finale, bro. I really hope 11 is the goddamn finale. And then we do like a reboot, but we actually do it with racing cars instead of all this other bullshit. Because, my God, this shit that got out of hand. But anyway, so let's go end it off for this one. I'll see y'all in the next video. Till then, peace out.